The world is a vampire.
Sources tell us it was mid-shift on Friday when he left his post to head to the area known as Cargo 1, circled in red on the left side of your screen. That's where the Q400 plane was parked. We've learned he didn't walk to Cargo 1, but took a company-owned pushback tug like this one and drove it about a half mile to the plane.
Man, I'm a ground service agent. I don't know what that is. Started up and get it to go. In a couple hours, I guess. But yeah, I wouldn't know how to land it. I wasn't really planning on landing it. Or just some guy who knows all about it. Alrighty. Yeah, I just kind of want to do a couple maneuvers, see what it can do before I put her down. You know.
93 going to departure. Did they find him? And so I can reach out to you a little easier.
A little bit.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Sorry, my mic came off. I threw up a little bit. You know, hold on. Shoot. Man, I'm sorry about this. I hope this doesn't ruin your day.
Just flying the plane around, you seem comfortable with that?
Oh, hell yeah, it's a blast, man. I played video games before, so I know what I'm doing a little bit.
Okay, and you can see all the terrain around you. You've got no issue with visibility or anything?
Nah, everything's peachy clean. Just did a little circle around Rainier. It's beautiful. I think I got some gas to go check out the Olympics. And yeah.
Okay, and Rich, do you know, are you able to tell what altitude you're at?
I threw up all inside of it. It's bad. Fat to join. I was thinking about it, and then probably a good thing I didn't. Yeah, that's all mumbo jumbo. I have no idea what all that means. I wouldn't know how to punch it in. I'm off autopilot. To the jets?
No, I'm not taking you to any jets. I'm actually keeping you away from aircraft that are trying to land at SeaTac.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't want to screw with that. I'm glad you're not, screwing up everyone else's day on account of me. I'm down to 2,100. I started like 30 something. 100 pounds of fuel.
Rich, you said you're at 2,100 pounds of fuel left?
Yeah, I don't know what the burnout is like on takeoff, but yeah, it burned quite a bit faster than I expected.
Okay. There is the runway just off your right side in about a mile. Do you see that? That's McCord Field.
Oh man, those guys will rough me up if I tried landing there. I think I might mess something up there too. I wouldn't want to do that. Oh, hopefully. Oh, they probably got anti-aircraft.
No, they don't have any of that stuff. We're just trying to find a place for you to land safely.
Yeah, not quite ready to bring it down just yet, but holy smokes, I gotta stop looking at the fuel because it's going down quick.
Okay, Rich, if you could you start a left-hand turn, and we'll take you down to the southeast, please.
This is probably like jail time for life, huh? I mean, I would hope it is for a guy like me.
Well, Rich, we're not going to worry or think about that, but could you start a left-hand turn, please? And he's going to try and help you out here a little bit, okay? And I think you might have some questions. Rich, I've got a pilot on with us, and if you got any questions, you can ask him now.
Hey, well, first off, you're a little breaking up a bit. Maybe I'm too far away. What's the distance on his frequency? You are very calm, collect, poised.
400 apparently is the grounds crewman with Horizon, I guess. And
Okay, very good, thank you.
right now he's just flying around, and he just needs some help controlling his aircraft. Very good.
Nah, I mean, I don't need that much help. I played some video games before. I would like to figure out how to get this cabin altitude. Like, I know where the box is. I would like to get some, make it pressurized or something, so I'm not so lightheaded.
Rich, what's your altitude?
Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about the autopilot. I'm just kind of hand flying right now.
Okay. Do you know how fast you're going?
Minimum wage. We'll chalk it up to that. Maybe that'll grease the gears a little bit with the higher up. Maybe, yeah. I think I lost you behind some hills a little bit. I'm coming back though. Something's in my ear. Damn it, Andrew! People's lives are at stake here.
Now, Rich, don't say stuff like that.
Nah, I told you, I don't want to hear that one. I just want you to whisper sweet nothings into my ear. That'd be better than trying to land it. Like, I know how to put the landing gear down.
Put your power at probably 50%. That would be the two top gauges right in the center on that glass display there. And then press, so tell me, do your power at 50% or tell me what you got.
Yeah, I got it like flight idle.
Well, that's too slow. Bring it up to like 50. Their side on the bottom, it says HDG, and it's got a little blue M on it. You can crank that around, and you know what? Tell you what. Let's just do this. Push. You see the HDG button right by that little thumb wheel?
No, you can do that with these things. So what would, if you were to do it, how would you do it?
Well, I'd try to figure out how to use the autopilot first. Not concentrate so much on flying the airplane.
Hey, you think if I land this successfully, Alaska will give me a job as a pilot?
You know, I think they would give you a job of doing anything if you could pull this off.
Yeah, right. Nah, I'm a white guy.
Talking to that aircraft at this time. If they need your assistance, I will let you know, but they're talking to that aircraft right now. Roger.
Yeah, you do you, man. Thanks. Hey, FAA guy, Andrew, you on?
Yeah, I'm still here, Rich.
Bad, but kind of not either.
Sure. If you wanted to land, probably the best bet is that runway just ahead and to your left. Again, that's McCord Field. If you wanted to try, that might be the best way to set up and see if you can land there. Or just like the pilot suggests, another option would be over Puget Sound into the water.
Dang, did you talk to McCord yet? Because I don't think I'd be happy with you telling me I could land like that, because I could mess some stuff up.
Well, Rich, I already talked to him, and just like me, what we want to see is you not get hurt or anybody else get hurt. So like I said, if you want to try to land, that's probably the best place to go.
Hey, I want the coordinates of that orca with the, you know, the mama orca with the baby. I want to go see that guy.
And behind you, there's another aircraft. Would you be willing to talk to them if they're on the frequency and maybe they can help you land?
Back and get some water. Hey, what's that airport right there behind me? Like to my left.
Okay, Rich, well, first of all, we just need you to keep flying the aircraft. So if you could just stay there and keep flying the aircraft. The airport you just passed over on your left, that's the Tacoma Narrows Airport. I mean, that's also an option if you wanted to try going there. But like I said earlier, McCord, that's a bigger runway if you wanted to try to land there.
Oh, that's disgusting. 1 sec.
Hey Rich, this is Captain Bill here. We're still listening. My airplane's doing just fine. How's yours? like I said, it would be a better option, I think, if you tried to land it or even land it on the water.
Yeah. Hey, is that pilot on? I want to know what this weather's going to be like in the Olympics.
If you can see the Olympics, the weather's good. I can see the Olympics through my window, and it looks pretty good over there.
Alright, because I hit some, felt like turbulence around right near, but there's no clouds hardly.
Oh, that's just the wind blowing over all the bumpy surfaces there.
Oh, copy that.
Yeah, but Rich, if you could, maybe start a left-hand turn, start turning back around, because if you get too close to the Olympics, you won't be able to hear us anymore. Turn back around here. Like I said, I just want to keep talking to you, and if you keep going towards the Olympic mountains, we won't be able to hear each other.
I got a lot of people that care about me, and it's going to disappoint them to hear that I did this. I would like to apologize to each and every one of them. Just a broken guy. Got a few screws loose, I guess. Never really knew it until now. Just, you know.
I'm going to come in here and start talking to Rich as well.
Man, have you been to the Olympics? These guys are gorgeous. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I have been out there. It's always a nice drive.
But I think I might have a beer.
Yeah, I bet you do. I haven't done much hiking over there, and but if you could start a left turn and turn back towards the east. I know you're getting a good view there, but if you go too much further in that direction, I won't be able to hear you anymore.
Alrighty. Hey, pilot guy, can this thing do a backflip, you think? I'm gonna land it, like in a safe kind of manner. I think I'm gonna try to do a barrel roll, and if that goes good, then I'll just go nose down and call it a night.
Well, Rich, before you do that, let's think about this. I got another pilot coming up, Pilot Joel, here in just a minute or two, I hope, and we'll be able to give you some advice on what to do next. We call it a bug. It's like a little blue rectangle. It's just somewhere around the compass. Do you see that?
Just kind of lightheaded, dizzy. Man, and you know, the sights went by so fast, too. I was thinking, like, I'm going to have this moment of serenity, you know, I'll be able to just take in all the sights. There's a lot of pretty stuff, but I think they're prettier in a different context.
The right-hand side, above you, on the right-hand side air conditioning panel, you'll see it. It's a big panel. There's 3 switches along the top of it. Make sure all 3 of those switches are in the down position, facing the nose of the airplane.
I don't know where I've been at this whole time.
Okay, Rich, thank you.
2,500 to be exact.
Okay, thank you. And do you have an idea of how much fuel you have left?
Man, not enough. Not enough to get by. Like 760 pounds. I'm just going to do this barrel roll real quick.
Well, no need to do that. If you could just start a turn to the right, and then I'll tell you when to stop turning, and then you can keep it level from there.
I feel like I need to be, what do you think, like 5,000 feet at least to be able to pull this barrel roll off?
You get hurt either. If you could, I see you're still turning to the right. You want to maybe start making a turn back to the left a little bit?
You'd be a hero if you could pull off a landing. All right, Rich, this is Captain Bill. Congratulations, you did that. Now let's try to land that airplane safely and not hurt anybody on the ground.
All right. Nah, damn it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to. I was kind of hoping that was going to be it, you know? After long, I feel like one of my engines is going out or something.
Okay, Rich, if you could, you just want to keep that plane right over the water, maybe keep the aircraft nice and low.
These missed snow-covered mountains are home now for me.
There's a ground stop. No one is departing right now. They're working out an issue close to our airspace.
With those words to airline pilots, all traffic was stopped at Washington State Seattle-Tacoma Airport, known as SeaTac, after what's being called an unauthorized takeoff of a Q400 turboprop plane from Horizon Air, owned by the Alaska Air Group. The company's COO said in a video statement that the aircraft was taken by a single Horizon Air employee and no passengers were on board. The Pierce County Sheriff said the man was a 29-year-old ground service agent. What happened next was a bizarre display in the skies above South Puget Sound. The agent was in touch with air traffic controllers and apparently performed stunts in the 76-seater plane. They tried to talk him down to a safe landing.
Congratulations, you did that. Now let's try to land that airplane safely and not hurt anybody on the ground.
All right. Now, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to. I was kind of hoping that was going to be it, you know?
Air National Guard jets were scrambled, and Washington's Governor Jay Inslee tweeted that fighter pilots flew alongside the aircraft and were ready to do whatever was needed to protect citizens. But in the end, the man flying the stolen plane crashed. Pictures from CNN affiliate KOMO showed flaming debris on nearby Ketron Island, the site of the crash.
The plane literally at that moment was flying right over our deck, and right behind it was F-15s. We'd never seen a plane that low over our deck before, and shortly thereafter, we saw a giant plume of black smoke out in the distance.
Hi, I'm Beebo Russell, and I'm a ground service agent. That means I lift a lot of bags. Like a lot of bags. So many bags. Look at all them bags. Ooh, a purple one. I usually have to work outside in this. But it allows me to do some pretty cool things too. Most importantly, I get to visit those I love most. It evens out in the end.
He was a faithful husband, a loving son, and a good friend. This is a complete shock to us. We are devastated by these events.